Hello and welcome everyone. This is John RMS, aka AceBullion here, and today I have another video brought to you by none other than the Silver Trader. So, if you like what you see, then please make sure you go over, smash that like button, but also, any of the coins that I feature are available from the Silver Trader. Although this coin, well, is proven to be too popular than the one I'm going to feature today. Now, I do have this one coin, so I may purchase it, I may send it back, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen. However, please leave in the comments description what you think I should do, what you think I should, basically what influence it is. So I'm going to show it to you, present it, and give you a honest review, one way or another. My channel sticker. If you guys want one of these, always stick around. Now, I also would like to point out before I begin this video that all of these, opinions, views, they're all mine. No one's forcing me to say anything. No one's making me say anything. These are honest reviews, and it's something I will always stick to. Also, I'd like to point out one last thing that I had previously, earlier today, rolled from the live stream video, and 2 lucky viewers received a spot on my board. So, who are those 2 lucky viewers? Who got a free entry? Well, they are Global Hunter 17 and Andrew Cooper 1977. Andrew Cooper, you were the first one. Email me, let me know, or leave a comment down below what team you would like. I'm sorry, I'm just going to try to focus this a little bit for you. What team you would like on here. And any of them, obviously, it's not marked, you can have. If you need to pause it, then please do so. And also, Global Hunter, do the same. Give yourself maybe 2 just in case, Sneaky McSneak a lot, Andrew Cooper, who won the first round, by the way, the first ever giveaway, had done. So, here we go. What do I have? What is this amazing coin that I am featuring? Well, I'm going to tell you first off, it is a Scottsdale coin. Now, yep, I can hear some size already, and I could completely understand it, and it is actually justifiable. Because, well, let's have a look and then discuss it. So, here we go. I have Republic of Congo, and we can see here that it is a coin. Obviously, it's 20 francs, 1 ounce of pure silver, 4 nines, 999.9 silver. We have Justice, Fox, and Travail. So there we go. And then we have a leopard's head, along with one of the Congolese spears, and I'm not quite sure, that almost looks like one of the blades used as well. Obviously it would be missing its handle down below, but this is the back side. This is the back side here that we are looking at, and well, I'm not sure if you can actually see how the light's picking up on these kind of little micro dots. Here's the problem with almost, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to focus there. Let's have a look here. Yeah, we can see that that's going to be on the metal right there. That's actually not a mark on or inside the coin. And there we go. There's the mark right at the tip of my finger. Yep, it looks like a tiny milk mark starting. Arg! I knew this was going to happen with this coin. I did. But that's one of the problems with the Scottsdale mint. It is known to have milking issues from time to time. Now, not every one of these coins will milk, and this may never develop any further than this. I'm not going to take it out of its case, because that will only make it incubate even faster and quicker over time. So yeah, here we go. So we have a reeded edge amongst the side, and then we have this. Now this is one heck of a scene. It's the prehistoric life. This is a new series, and it is incredibly popular. Now there's 10,000 mintage. Okay, it's a premium coin at the moment. With the prices of silver and everything else as it is, obviously, you know, it's still a premium coin, but it is a very, I actually like this coin in a lot of ways, and then I don't like it in a lot of ways, and I'll explain. So I think the best bet is to first, let's read some of these, you know, small fine print here, and we can go from there. We have Jurassic, 200 to 145 mile years BC, million years BC, and it was through the Cretaceous era of 145 to 16 mile years BC. And I like the timeline, by the way. If you haven't noticed, this is actually more of a timeline running along this entire bottom. Now you can tell how zoomed in I am. You can see my fingerprints. Okay, so I'm trying to do this as super careful and as super slow as I can. And then we have, hold on, let's just read what that text says. Of course, it says the prehistoric life. And on the coin itself, it says Tyrannosaurus Rex, 68 to 66 million or mile years BC, 2020. So we have this on the side here as well, which is upside down. My apologies there. I'm making everyone sick, including myself. And we have Triassic, 250 to 200 mile years BC. Now I'm going to zoom out of here because otherwise I really will make all the viewers sick, including myself. And we have the mighty, the fierce T-Rex jumping out, and when you look at it, it is just amazing, just beautiful. Look at him. He is jumping out. You can see he's looking downwards right now at the prey. You can see some of the the meat that he's already torn away and ripped away with his teeth here, hanging from his mouth right now. Obviously his comical tiny hands. And there we have a one of its victims, shall we say, his dinner. And it is a Triceratops. Really super hard. This is the part I don't like. You can just make out the Triceratops with it being here, with the horns and everything, and the back, its head back, obviously laying on its side, and that's where T-Rex is already bitten in right through the side. A bit of goriness, if you like. The fact that they've made everything the same style, so it's kind of a stickled high gloss, that really takes away from this poor dinosaur here, and just the overall detail. So everything from pretty much just T-Rex's waist down kind of almost looks like a blur. You have to go into it and to see it. Now, if I focus here off in the distance, they've done a great job by putting some more in here. We have this, obviously, you can see there. There's two Triceratopses there. I think that's how you say it. I'm not quite sure. Perhaps that's another T-Rex, but it does look like a Triceratops just based upon this body here. So you got one and you have two here in the distance. Again, they're very lost, and it's super hard to get them on camera. The mountains themselves, they are, again, very beautiful. But, I love details, everyone. I really do. But this has gone over it just that tad bit. Saying that, I do like the coin. I think it is super brilliant. And anyone who has a child, and that, of course, is into dinosaurs, or teenager, or whatever, if you're an aspiring archaeologist or whatnot, you will enjoy this nonetheless. Obviously, T-Rex is the main focus, which is why it's dominating with this very high gloss finish just in the background. In fact, it's so high gloss it's mirrored. But what is kind of annoying is these tiny dots here that are just because of the Scottsdale mint, and it is infuriating. Now, there's a little mark here, which I thought at first was just a mark, but when I zoom in on it, if I really try hard here, I want to see if I can get it to pick up. Yeah. It looked like at one point, it was going to be something, but because you can see an outline to it, but there's not anything there. Kind of had that little appearance that perhaps that might have been, let's say, a pterodactyl or something that was flying, but no, not the case, I'm afraid. Anyway, so we have these tiny stickling effects. That is one of my first indicators to know, obviously, about milking. Then, of course, on the back we have, and I have not opened this up at all, there's nothing on the outside here. We have marks around the coin itself. And as we flick it, you can clearly see right there again, there is that tiny little milk spot. Whether or not it's going to develop, see, once you move the stickling away and you move it out, you can clearly see where it is. And it is so annoying because there's another one there right on the edge here. But this is a series that clearly has exploded. 10,000 mintage already on the Silver Traders website. It appears that these are sold out. Now, I'm not entirely sure if they're 100% sold out or they're for his loyal customers as well, because Silver Trader, like myself, we always like to try to ensure that the customers coming back to us are always looked after, and if we can, we'll hold something for a week or two just to make sure, or do anything that we can possibly do. This coin here, 10,000 mintage, first in its release, is something to behold. So yeah, that's what I think of it. I love it, but on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna have to give it like a 7.5 because of the milking. Perhaps a 7 because they haven't really separated the Triceratops here versus T-Rex and the background. It just meshes in way too hard. And that's something that is a little bit disheartening when you're looking at the coin. So from like a normal point of view, when you're going to grab it, this is about what you're going to see. Maybe a little bit more realistically. Let's see here. If I was going to look at it, yeah, okay. Yeah, this is about what you're going to see realistically when you look at the coin with your naked eye. And, you're not going to see necessarily every single detail. You will have to get it in the right light to work out that it's the prehistoric, etc. Understand that I'm showing this under high magnification, so I'm not trying to hide that from you guys. And understand that, even in the back, you're not going to see necessarily these milk marks. I mean, I can see it's still there, but They may develop later. So take that under consideration. Know what you're buying ahead of time. Understand that, some mints are more prone for this happening. And whether it's AppMex or anyone else selling it as well, this is inevitable. It's not something that is a dealer, does. That's, it will be at fault. I've seen coins shown before and dealers get blamed for it. And that kind of bugs me when, I end up with a lot of coins that turn out to be unsuitable for sale, or whatever, or scrap coins or whatever. And they all have the same problems. And it could be milk spots, it could be deep scratches, it could be, whatever. I melt these things down, and it's sad because then of course people get accused of mishandling something, and it's not always the case. Now granted, that does happen from time to time with people, but Silver Trader is one of those who he inspects everything that comes in and everything that goes out, down to a microscopic level. So he was actually aware of this problem and alerted me to it. I took a look. I confirmed it when I received it, that it does indeed have a milk issue. And, well, it's just as it is, sadly. But there you go. If you're in, you're in. If you're out, you're out. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for sticking around and watching. Thank you for supporting me. Just to mention as well, if you would like a free comment, a free spot, or a chance to win a free spot in the next giveaway on the card, just leave a comment of poor Triceratops. There you go. Poor Triceratops. Come on, he's a vegetarian. Although I'm a carnivorous guy, he's a vegetarian. He just got chomped away. So, poor Triceratops. And not like, pouring silver. P-O-O-R, okay? Although I don't care how you spell it. As long as I can see it, that's fine. Poor Triceratops. And then I'll draw the details in the next video, which will be, we are on Monday, so it'll be Wednesday. Oh, sorry, we're on Wednesday, so it'll be Friday. My goodness, this week is flying by. Now, if you haven't already noticed, you probably got stuck with an advert at the beginning of this. But you haven't. If you also will notice that there's no adverts coming through and stopping my videos. Now, all the money that I receive that comes through all of these videos, I am putting back into the community one way or another. And I'm going to be open and transparent about it. I have nothing to hide. All of my personal details will always be hidden, but this is something that I am serious. I've always wanted to reach this goal. I've hit the goal, and I'm going to be honest and transparent. To also sum it up on a final note is that there was a suggestion, and I now agree with it, but let me know in the description below as well if you're in for this idea. 35 people sends me 1 ounce of pure silver, pure 999 minimum silver, not colored, okay, not plated, just pure silver. Then what will happen is I will melt all of those down, and I'll end up making a 1 kilo bar. Now you're gonna say, hold on, 35 ounces, and a kilo is 32, call it 33 ounces. Well, there's a margin of error, but there's going to be 35 spots, and each of those 35 people that enter, only those 35 people will get a chance to win that kilo bar. So let me know in the comments down below if you are interested for that. Okay? And if you want into the raffle, I'll leave details again. Remember that there's only 2 entries per person, and you can send me the money through PayPal. Please leave your YouTube screen name. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye for now.